Never, a Shifter Vengeance novel. Book 1, written by Silas Reames, recorded by Laine West. Chapter 1. All good things get screwed up eventually. I slammed the glass down on the bar top with slightly more force than necessary as I watched the news story flashing across the screen. The light of the television glints off the bottles of liquor. Elios leans over the edge of the bar, lowering his voice as he speaks to me. Someone you know? One of us? He has gray, wispy hair that is receding from the center out, forming a ring around his head. For a human, he would look pretty good for his purported age, which is 70. For what he actually is, he looks like hell. I shake my head, the corner of my lip raised into a sneer as I take in what's on the screen. Not sure yet, but it's going to ruin my week, I can tell you that much. As if on cue, my phone starts vibrating, light illuminating the lunar photo in the background. My attempt at a sense of humor. I don't need to unlock it to read the message that's displayed. Open contract, Sacramento, Carnival Grounds. Magical involvement suspected. FCFP, DOA with proof. For those who don't spend their time keeping the natural beings of the world in check, the text indicates first claimed, first paid, and dead or alive. Sometimes the condition of the culprit doesn't matter, only that I've brought in the right individual, or at least their body parts. I'm tempted to ignore it, even with the case being squarely in my backyard. If I do that, though, I'll have all manner of shifters, witches, and other magicals trawling around. I'm not sure I like that idea. Then again, I have things to do, which is exactly why I'm sitting at a bar. Avoidance. I have a certain deadline coming up, and I've been putting it off. Only for a couple 100 years or so. You understand. Now with under 12 months to go, I'm milking procrastination for all it's worth. A second message pops up under the first. Choice of pay. 2 million or artifact/casting of equivalent value from Magikai inventory. Elios leans over the screen and lets out a whistle. I swipe the phone back. Nosy old codger, but he's right to be surprised. Lots of magicals have amassed wealth, but for the Magikai to be offering from their personal stash is a rare gesture. They want this case solved badly, and I'm near certain the payment could help me meet that deadline I mentioned. I grab my jacket. Off to work then, huh? Should I close out your tab? Elios raises a brow and starts to move towards the till. The register is a metallic antique, complete with circular press-down buttons. Whenever people make fun of him for it, he insists that the small bell that sounds as it's opened helps an angel gain its wings somewhere. Some people find that humorous and take it seriously because they believe in celestial things. Not me. I, for one, have never seen an angel, but I have seen plenty of things that many of those same individuals would consider a fairy tale or a nightmare. One more, Elios, I say instead. After the payday they've just put out, every enforcer and freelance bounty hunter within a day's journey is going to be clawing at one another for this job. My day is about to go from bad to worse. I don't relish dealing with it before another drink. Luckily for me, it's near impossible for me to get drunk. Elevated metabolism and all that. Elios places the beverage in front of me, his watery, faded green eyes lingering on it before he releases the glass. I down the drink so quickly that I'm upset with myself for eliminating my excuse to remain at the bar. After slapping some cash down on the counter, I give Elios a brief salute before heading out. As the door swings wide, I'm struck between the contrast of the darkened bar atmosphere and the unwelcome, cheery sunshine outdoors. It's cool, as if the weather has finally figured out its fall. A bit late, if you ask me. The temperature stayed uncomfortably hot in a stubborn heat wave all the way through the first week of October. It was relentless. It's early November now, and at least I've got an excuse to transition to fall fashion. Today's look? Elegant biker chic. Fitted black leather jacket and combat boots, stone blue shirt underneath, and jeans that made even me do a double take in the mirror on the way out. The current generation can say what they want about skinny jeans, but my ass looks fantastic. The look does not, however, come complete with a motorcycle. I walked to the bar. Responsible drinking, am I right? As I start to move east, I'm hit by an onslaught to my senses. Sacramento has been growing more and more crowded with each passing year, much like the rest of the world. While I'm generally happy with all the amenities this location affords me, sometimes I long to go back to the years where our kind inhabited forests and kept to the edge of small villages. Simpler times and all that. Also a lot quieter. I stare straight ahead as I plow through the crowd, single-minded in my journey to the crime scene from the news. The air is filled with the combined smells of all sorts of foods from nearby restaurants, the trash that no environmental initiative has managed to keep off the roads, and the stench of both human and animal feces. It's times like this I don't appreciate my superior sense of smell. I pass several unhoused individuals huddled under the awning of a building with a for lease sign in the front window. My hard edges soften a bit at the harsh irony. Then I pass a pile of dog poop and a woman dragging her leashed husky away without so much as reaching for the bags attached to its collar. I roll my eyes. Eventually my path leads me past the more crowded areas and through some
Sample complete. Ready to continue?